So do you own a Sony A series camera and you're wondering what should be your next lens for vlogging? Well, in this video, I'm going to take a look at the new Sigma 1.6mm 1.4 aperture lens coming up. So welcome to the video. I'm Mark Brown from Editor's Keys and we've already switched to the Sigma 16mm lens. But in this video, I'm going to give you a lot of side-by-side comparisons against this. And this is the Sony kit lens, and it's the 16 to 50mm lens that comes with cameras like our Sony A6400. So I'm not going to tell you what I think is necessarily the best lens because I think it's really up to you. So we're going to be playing some side-by-side comparisons. We're going to go out and shoot in the streets of Manchester, and you can let me know in the comments section below. But before we go out on the streets, why did I pick this lens? Well, it's for a few reasons, and mainly the first thing is that we do a lot of vlogging here at Editor's Keys and we go out on travels a lot, and sometimes I may need to shoot by myself. And because the Sony A series is a crop sensor, if you use a 50mm or a 30mm lens, you'll find that the camera has to be so far back from you to be able to fit your head in frame that it makes it almost impossible to kind of walk around and vlog if you're holding the camera out in front of you. With a 16mm lens on this camera, you get a nice wide field of view, a nice wide angle, and you can fit yourself in. And it just looks nice, it just looks really great. And secondly, is that I like a nice blurry background. I think it looks much more cinematic, and to achieve that you need to let a lot more light into your lens, and this is an f1.4 lens. This kit lens is only an f3.5, so you may struggle to get those nice blurry filmic backgrounds. So anyway, let's get out on the streets and let's show you the difference between the Sigma lens you're watching now and this Sony kit lens. Okay, so the first test is with the Sigma lens, and we've set the aperture at 3.5, which matches the Sony's kit lens. So what does the background look like? Is it out of focus? What we're going to do next is we're going to turn it all the way up to 1.4, which lets in the maximum amount of light. So let's do that now and show you the difference. Okay, so this is the Sigma now set at 1.4, and as you should see, the background should be nicely out of focus, so that bokeh has been really improved. So one thing to bear in mind when you have a lens that lets in this much light, it's really important to get an ND filter on the lens if you're filming outside. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get Lewis to twist the end of the variable ND filter, and that kind of acts as a pair of sunglasses for your lens, so you can alter the amount of light that comes in and out of your lens. So Lewis, if you give it a switch around for us, you should see that the lens is letting in more or less light as we twist the ND filter left and right. Okay, so this is with the Sony kit lens, and this is set at its lowest aperture of f3.5. So what do you think of this shot? Is the background as out of focus and blurry as the Sigma lens? And what do you think of the sharpness and the quality? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so next up is the vlogging test. Let's see what the background looks like. This is the kit lens set at f3.5. Now it's worth noting that this kit lens has in-body stabilisation within the lens. So if we do a little walk with it, it should be fairly steady. It's not the best, and the A6400 doesn't have any in-body camera stabilisation. Okay, so this shot is with the Sigma set at f1.4. What do you think? How does the background look? Is it nice and blurry compared to that Sony kit lens? Now, as I mentioned in the previous shot, the Sony kit lens has built stabilisation in the lens. The Sigma does not, it has no stabilisation. And when you have a camera like the A6400, which also doesn't have any in-body stabilisation, will this affect the look of your shots? What do you think? Is it too wobbly to use for your vlogging? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so there you go. That's our side-by-side comparison of the two lenses, the Sigma and the Sony kit lens. What did you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Will you be upgrading to this lens, or do you think it's not really worth the extra money? Bearing in mind it costs around £389 here in the UK and around $400 in the US. I'd love to hear from you, and I do get back to every single comment. So thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos just like this, we cover everything from editing, filmmaking and audio. So if you want to see more of that, make sure you hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.